All right, well, when the Raiders finally move right here to Las Vegas, there's certainly a question about how that could impact the sports books. And 13 Action News reporter Brian Callahan spoke with Hall of Fame broadcaster Brent Musburger to find out.
With the Raiders set to bring 65,000 fans to the stadium beginning in 2020, the big question is how many of those fans will be laying down money at the sports books on their way?
Once the Raiders announced that they were coming to Las Vegas, they immediately became one of the most heavily bet teams.
Brent Musburger has been closely watching the action at the sportsbooks around town since spearheading the Vegas Stats and Information Network, covering the $4.5 billion a year sports betting industry. Despite a disappointing season, the famed broadcaster says it's clear the Raiders are already making their presence felt in Las Vegas.
But it's clear that the Las Vegas betting community, they consider the Raiders their home team.
If you want proof of the local bettors putting down money on the hometown team, just look at the liability the books face if the Vegas Golden Knights somehow pull off a Stanley Cup victory in its inaugural season.
Because everybody bought a future ticket on the Knights just to have one.
Musburger saying the books have already been forced into action.
They've adjusted, obviously, as they figured out that this is a much better team than we thought they were going to be.
While the Las Vegas teams will always likely be favorites at the books, Musburger says the biggest impact on sportsbooks in Las Vegas could come from competition around the country if the Raiders' move leads to a Supreme Court ruling allowing sports betting everywhere.
So I think the move of the Raiders on a part of the National Football League into Las Vegas has made it possible for sports gambling to open up across the country.
While competition may have a small impact at the beginning, Musburger says he thinks the books in Vegas will work out just fine in the end, saying, would you rather freeze on the East Coast or enjoy your time in Las Vegas? Brian Callahan, 13 Action News.